Hello YouTube, I'm Kevin Tents, you're all wonderful, and today we're continuing on with week 6 of 8 for that Coherence Camo Challenge grind. To start, just wanted to say thank you for the views and the feedback on the last video. It helps me with what should go into these moving forward, and it's why I need to take a moment to talk about a few things right now. First, the Jack Beholder rifle kit for the tier revolver is still bugged. It does not show up in the conversion kit menu. I checked all throughout the gunsmith, and it is nowhere to be found in there. Second, there is a bugged weekly challenge in week 4, the week that got us to the Bon Jovi status. The challenge is to destroy vehicles with recommended weapons. I have destroyed so many mercenary helicopters with LMGs, and the challenge still shows no progress. Now, in addition to that, I did also attack ground vehicles with recommended LMGs. I believe I was using the TAC Eradicator and the Polymiot, and I still got no progress on that challenge, so that challenge is still bugged. Third, I noticed that I use my hands a lot when I'm talking during these videos, even inside this little box over here. Let me know if it's too much or somehow not enough in the comments below. While you're there, there's a little thumbs up button and a little subscribe button, and it would be fantastic if you clicked both of those. As we do in every video, we're going to go through the challenges together. We're going to see which 5 would be the easiest to complete in every category, and then I'll see if I can get the weekly unlock in one game of zombies. Once we get that unlock, I'll take it into the firing range and see how it performs on the dummies in there. This week, we're looking to get the Eaton aftermarket kit for the AMR-9 SMG. To do that, we'll have to complete at least 5 of any number of these challenges. Over in multiplayer, you have to get 30 hipfire kills with a recommended weapon. You have to get 10 operator double kills with recommended SMGs specifically. You have to get 15 point blank kills with the AMR-9 even more specifically. You have to get 3 operator kills without dying 5 times with recommended SMGs, and you have to get 30 operator kills while moving with the AMR-9. So all of those could be completed with the AMR-9 alone, and I would recommend doing that, especially if you don't have the AMR-9 fully leveled yet. In addition to that, you can also use recommended LMGs to get 5 operator kills after reloading and 10 double kills with recommended LMGs. Looking over to Warzone, all you have to do are scavenger contracts. If you do enough scavenger contracts, you will eventually unlock 5 of the weekly challenges and unlock that Eaton aftermarket kit for the AMR-9. The reason being, you have to complete at least 15 contracts for one challenge. And other than that, there are 4 challenges that relate just to opening regular or legendary loot chests in Urzikstan. So you do have to be on the big map. This can't be completed in Vondel or in Ashika Island. You do have to be in Urzikstan, but if you open chests throughout the map, you will eventually unlock this. There's 20 normal or legendary chests throughout 4 different regions. And in addition to that, if you're running with a group or if you're running solos, 40 kills or 40 assists or any mix of those will get you one more weekly challenge here. So over in Warzone, if you're okay with scavenging, if you don't mind looting quite a bit, you're going to be just fine for this weekly challenge. Now finally, taking a look at zombies, just like over in multiplayer, this is all about the AMR-9. We have 500 hipfire kills with a recommended weapon. We have 5 rapid kills 15 different times with a recommended SMG. We have 300 kills with the AMR-9 using 5 attachments. 10 consecutive kills without taking damage 20 times with a recommended SMG, and 300 kills while moving with the AMR-9. In addition to that, you can also do 150 toxic damage kills with recommended LMGs and 5 special zombie kills with recommended LMGs. Now, you know what I'm probably going to say here. I would recommend using the AMR-9. You will be able to knock out 5 of these just with the AMR-9, especially if it is not leveled up. That's where I would recommend going with this. You could also bring in an LMG if you need I would say maybe the TAC Eradicator, because that is going to be a little bit easier to reload than the Polymiot or any of the other LMGs that are available. But the TAC Eradicator, you can bring that in with a Brain Rot ammo mod, and you can get 150 toxic damage kills pretty easily. That will also allow you to do the 500 hipfire kills, but you'll still need something to do with a recommended SMG to get the 5 rapid kills 15 times and the 10 consecutive kills without taking damage 20 times. So even if you choose to go the LMG route, you'll still have to bring in an SMG at some point. It just means that it doesn't have to be the AMR9. If you've already got the AMR9 leveled up and you want to level up the Swarm or the Striker, you can do that here pretty easily. Importantly, one quick fact about the 10 consecutive kills without taking damage 20 times, after 10, you do need to be hit to reset that counter. If you just continue to rack up those Jackrabbit medals that are going to be consecutive kills without getting damage, you are not going to be making progress toward this. And the reason I say that is I am assuming this operates just like the camo challenge grind, and the camo grinds for zombies require you to get hit to reset that counter. Now, I'm going to get ready for that zombies game. We're going to take a look at the AMR9 build that I have before I drop into that game. And we're going to see in one zombies game if I can get at least 5 of these weekly challenges completed. All right, we are over here taking a look at the AMR9 that I built out for the game. I have a barrel, a laser, a stock, a magazine, and an underbarrel. I normally like to have an optic on my guns, but since we are just focused on hipfire kills for the AMR9 here, having to get 500 of them, I'm not worried about an optic. I'm just going to be running this as a hipfire build. I did focus on attachments that would lower my hipfire spread, both minimum and maximum, even if that meant sacrificing ADS speed. I didn't want to sacrifice sprint to fire speed, and I certainly didn't want to sacrifice any movement speed, but that ADS speed we don't really need to worry too much about because we're just worried about tightening up that spread on hipfire. I know it must be jarring seeing me all the way over on this side of the screen again, but one thing I wanted to make sure that everyone checks for before loading into a game, especially on a week like this where you have to have a fully kitted AMR9, make sure that your gun looks fully kitted. For some reason, probably the same reason we have bugs with the tier revolver kit and with the challenges themselves, some attachments do not show up as registering when you throw them on certain guns. I had to do that with the AMR9 in the past. I didn't want to have to do it today, so it was just a matter of double checking to make sure that this shows 5 out of 5 attachments right here. Okay, Soap. All right. Fine. Anyway, we have brought in a couple items to get us started. Usually, honestly, we don't need Deadshot Daiquiri. All I really care about is Stamina Up Juggernog and Speed Cola, just so that we can be moving fast and we can get things done fast, like replating and reloading. The first thing that we want to do, we want to be looking for escort contracts as much as possible. We've got a rift here. We're going to take that over to that escort contract. I did see that there were some people around it. I would like to get there before they do. Looks like we're going to be able to do that. Oh, there it is. I think that's the fastest we've ever gotten one of the weekly challenges done. I am honestly amazed at how good we are at this game. Where do we have? So the other option would be an Outlast, but I think I want to stick with escorts. And this one might be tough, but we might want to try to do this escort. So I'm going to go and deliver this cargo and then grab that escort contract. One of my challenges that I had for the AMR9 as it relates to camo grind is to just get a bunch of kills while it's Pack-a-Punch. So that's one of the reasons why I brought in that Pack-a-Punch crystal. The second reason is it makes everything a little bit easier to start when you start a little bit more powerful than anyone else, any of the other zombies, I should say. Get some extra cash there. It's, I mean, I say cash, but it's assets, right? Like, that's not cash. What is that? What's assets? Do we call that cash? Oh, okay. Easy, buddy. Easy, my guy. All right, there's one. There's usually two outside, but that's fine. There's two outside and two inside. Okay, all right, thank you. I'm impressed with your stick-to-itiveness. All right, let's get in here. Let's get on our way. I know that I could do... That was fantastic. Perfectly execute. Oh, no, I've taken a lot of damage. Wait, did I take damage from that fall? Oh, I'm taking damage from the fall. Oh, that was a lot of damage that I took. Anyway, I know that I could grind these out at exfils, but I don't feel like you get as many zombies showing up in exfils as you do from escorts and from... Yeah, let's use that. As from escorts and from Outlast contracts. So that's why we're focused more on the Outlast contracts and the escorts themselves. Now that we have this vehicle, though, that's going to make things a little bit easier to travel around. So we're going to hop in here and head on over to the orange escort. If I can, I'm going to try to get some cash along the way. Maybe do a bounty or two. So that I can pack a punch tier 2 before taking on some of those mid-range contract missions. One thing I was thinking of while I was looking at the multiplayer challenges, we've got Meet 24/7, which is maybe the funniest name for a playlist. We've got Meet 24/7 right now as of the recording of this video, but that's going to be going away, I believe, in less than 24 hours. Wait, that's a bathroom? All right. Anyway, there's Meet 24/7 going on right now, but that's going to go away in less than 24 hours, and then we'll have Rustment. This should be easy to count the 10 that we need. And then we're going to have Rustment 24/7. So you'll have Rust and Shipment alternating based on player preferences when you vote in the pre-lobby. So that would be another easy way to get these kills with a Hipfire AMR9 build. I think I need to be getting these kills while moving. There's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's let them hit us. 1. Let's get into the orange zone. Not the red zone, the orange zone. So important. I am going to stop here and see if there are any plates to be gathered. Did I say gathered? I was trying to say grabbed and gathered at the same time, and my brain went wild. On the plus side, I don't have to count as much here because I just know I'm going to get hit, and it's really just a matter of hoping that I get 10 zombie kills before I get hit. Okay, I probably have gotten more. Oh, hey, let's go. All right, there's 1. Well, that's 2, right? That's 2. We got full attachment, so that's important. Okay, well, what the hell? Woo! Okay. Let's go. Okay. Boom. We've got 3. We're 60%? Yeah, I could do math. I could do math. We're 60% of the way there. We got 3. If I come across a shotgun, I'm going to grab it because that's my daily. Wait, I can't use it? I can't do it because it's on a chest? This is it, right? Sometimes the bugs in this game, man. Alright, so when this happens, we just have to cancel the contract. 9, 10. 1 more. Yeah, thanks, Pupper. 1. Oh, there we go. Okay, boom. There it is. There's the weekly challenge. Ah! They got me.
They got me, gal!
I got so many things right there. Was one of those the weekly? I literally just like zoned out. Was one of those? No, because it would have also told us that we got the weekly unlock. There it is. 500 hip fire's recommended weapon. Any 5 challenges from this week, we have nailed it. All right, now the important part is that's all that I have to do. I don't have anything else to do. We've still got 10 minutes. It only took us about 35 minutes to do that. I think that's been about where we've been at, is about 35 minutes on these weekly challenges. So it's not something, if you have access to zombies, if you have Modern Warfare 3 and you have access to zombies, this is not something that you have to devote too much of your day to. You can get this done. Keep on with those. I don't need this, do I? No. You can get this done. Keep on with whatever other tasks you're working on, like the magma camo. I'm still working to try to get that magma camo. That's going to take a while. That one is going to take a lot. That magma camo, it's over 1 million XP, I think over the course of 2 weeks. At the time of this recording, I'm more than halfway there. And you might be asking yourself, is he going to put in the Bon Jovi clip again? Is he going to do it a third time in 2 weeks? Anyway, I'm more than halfway there. And it's just taken a lot. It's a lot of grinding. And I think it's a lot of grinding that a lot of people don't have the time to do. But yeah, it's, just thinking about like the mastery camos, it's kind of a bummer to have it locked so hard behind what's a pretty considerable time commitment when you think about it. Now what we're gonna do is the storm's kind of close to us. We'll just hang out here and take care of some business with the exfils. I'll do that for the next 6.5 minutes or so, just so I can get some more XP to, like I said, get some of those magma camo experience. All right, weekly challenge, weekly challenge, weekly challenge, weekly challenge, weekly challenge, weekly challenge. Boom. We got 5 of them and we got the unlock. At this point, I'd be showing you the build that I had for the AMR9 with the conversion kit, if I had one.
If I had one!
Taking a look here, there's no conversion kit available. It says we have unlocked 1 of 1, but none of 1 are showing up to be equipped. Just so we can see here, I'm showing that I have the attachment collected, showing that I've completed at least 5 of the weekly challenges, and it's still not an aftermarket part that's showing up in the gunsmith for us. I'm going to take a quick look and see if it's anywhere else. I highly doubt it is, but I went through and I did the same thing for the tier. I searched through all of the different gunsmith categories. I looked particularly under barrel, under stock, things of that nature. For the tier, I will be doing the same thing here for the AMR9. This looks like it is likely going to be something that affects the ability for us to attach barrel, muzzle, and maybe underbarrel attachments. So I'm going to start with those areas, and then I will look through all of the other categories in the gunsmith and see if maybe, just maybe, that Etten is hiding out somewhere else. I checked every category in the gunsmith for the AMR9, and there's no Etten available in any section. So we have nothing to show for our work today except that we are one step closer toward getting that Coherence Camo. We are on our way. We've got 2 more weeks, and then we'll have that Coherence Camo in our menus ready to use. So if you've made it this far, drop a like. And while you're at it, why not come hang out with me over on Twitch? It's a completely different vibe, but I do think you'll like it. And as always, be kind to others, be kind to yourselves, and I cannot wait to catch you in the next one.